What's up, Multiverse? Dr. Dave here. Welcome to the Geek Lounge. Today is our weekly pickups video as I catch up with all my Funko Pop parcels. Alright guys, welcome back to another Funko Pop unboxing here on the channel. It's Sunday, so you know what that means. It is time to catch up with all my Funko Pop parcels from the week. We've got a few here sitting to my right. We'll start with this one because I have decided to collect this series now. I think I mentioned it in last week's video when I picked up the Darth Tyrannus one, the Count Dooku one. I have now grabbed the Darth Vader as part of the Red Saber series. As you can see, he was the final one to be released. And I actually do like this series of Pops. I think they do look really cool on this like Mustafa style of base, like the lava base, Star Wars, that lava glows, obviously the red lightsaber glows, but the figures, they just look pretty cool on those bases. It's just the fact that they are bigger, takes up more space, so that's why I was umming and ahhing about it. But yeah, like I said, I feel they do look cool in these poses. As I said before, I imagine we'll get a green saber series, probably even a blue saber series. Like, we'll definitely get one of those. I don't know whether we'll get both, but this is Funko we're talking about, so they'll probably try and milk this Star Wars line as much as they can. But yeah, like I said, I just feel they do look pretty cool on that base, and they do glow in the dark. Let's check that out now. Here we go then, guys, and boom, look at that. The lava effect is always really, really good, like the glow on the lava. The lightsaber, as you guys can see, it's already lost it, but they never really do good with the red glow. It doesn't last very long. I don't know if that's like just a common thing with like red glow paint anyway, but here we go one more time. Yeah, pretty decent. And that wasn't the only Star Wars Funko Pop I picked up. I did also grab the Anakin Skywalker. I guess he's already been christened as Darth Vader at this point, right? From Revenge of the Sith. It's not too old. I think 2021. Yeah, 2021 on the bottom. Maybe it was a reprint. I'm not entirely sure. But I got it off Pop Culture. It does have the newer special edition sticker. There are some of the other figures in the wave for you guys as well. We have Qui-Gon, Grievous, Obi-Wan, a young Anakin, as well as Padme. And this one is really, really cool. I mentioned Mustafa before with the Red Saber series base. This is definitely from Mustafa when he is battling Obi-Wan at the end of Revenge of the Sith. Those yellow eyes with the red rings around them just look so evil, so menacing. Still with a blue lightsaber, of course, because he didn't have his red lightsaber at that point. But yeah, really cool pop. Got this in, like I said, from Pop Culture. I was like umming and ahhing because I have this now. I had the Attack of the Clones Anakin from the New York Comic Con release, and I've been umming and ahhing for a while. Which one should I get signed at Star Wars Celebrations, because I am going to meet Hayden Christensen. And then when I did the Funko Pop hunt in London just a few days ago, I actually decided to pick up the 2-pack of Obi-Wan and Darth Vader from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, because I am also meeting Ewan McGregor, and thought that would just be so epic to get both of those signed. But yeah, like I said, guys, this pop, really, really cool. Happy to add it to my collection. Next, we have a few anime pops, guys. I picked up the Kaguya Ubuyashiki, at least I think that's how you pronounce his surname, from Demon Slayer. This isn't the end of the world, but I do always dislike it when Funko puts the previous wave on the box when this actual figure is from the latest wave. And here he is, guys, the leader and master of the Demon Slayer Corps. Was it number 97, if my memory's serving? I did actually rewatch Demon Slayer Season 1, which this pop is from. A lot of people still complaining that we don't have any pops from Demon Slayer Season 2 and beyond, but they are still, it's like, some people have accused them of milking Season 1. I mean, they probably are, but they're bringing out all of the Hashira from Season 1. That's why none of them are in action poses. That's why we don't have Akaza, etc, etc. But at least we do finally have Kaguya. I think it is a really cool pop. I mean, we're at the back now here with his, I guess, silk kimono, right? But it does have some nice kind of design on it. The purple, the red, and the white. I guess they're like kind of red flowers as well. As we come back round to the front, he has his curse mark with one of those Kasagai crows. I think that's how you pronounce it, Kasagai, Kasagi, something like that. Crows on his hand. Yeah, just a really, really cool pop. Obviously, Demon Slayer, very, very close now to the latest season. Cannot wait. Next up, guys, we have some My Hero Academia. Now, I don't normally show off connecting sets straight away. I normally wait till I've got them all, but sometimes I don't get them all for such a long time that it just kind of then is irrelevant when I do finally show them all off. So I am going to show this off to you guys. It is the Derby from the My Hero Academia Villains bar set. Is there actually a name for it? I think it was just called like the Villains Hideout. Villains Hideout, I think that's what it was called. And on the back, as you guys can see here, it is all silhouetted out for the time being, but we know Kurogiri is going to be the next one. I'm imagining, so where are we? So that, I'm pretty sure that's going to be twice. Without question, that is Toga. I'm assuming that is Tomura. And then it's a question mark of who the last one is going to be, because we've had Spinner, Mr. Compress, and I think, what was the name? Was it Magna? Something like that. They're the characters that I kind of remember from that Hideout episode. I mean, you could always have Bakugo, because he does kind of rock up when they're trying to get him to join the League of Villains. But yeah, not too sure the exact characters we're going to get, because as you guys can see, there are only 6 sets, and we kind of have the possibility of 3 or 4 other characters that could be included. And this is really, really cool. Although there is a lot of space in the box, I would definitely consider this a deluxe pop. Funko have been doing that recently, where they've made Funko Pops deluxe, and you're like, well, they're not really. You know, the Cart Titan from Attack on Titan, some of those Nezuko releases from Demon Slayer, there's just like a lot of like plastic empty space in the boxes. And like I said, although there is some for this one, this is still definitely deluxe. You know, the detail on it is really, really cool. We've got that bar stool there. We've got the door at the back, the kind of light above it. I mean, we're kind of getting around to the back, and to be honest with you guys, there's nothing on the back. I am really interested to see how these will all connect, if it is in like a line, or if it's going to be more, I wouldn't necessarily say circular, but more like 3D-ish, if that makes sense. But as we go back round, of course, we have Darby there. The Darby Pop, there's only one of him so far, right? And it is a Grail. Fortunately, I do own it. But yeah, cool that some people can get this Darby Pop. He sadly doesn't actually come off though, so it's not like you could display him away from the hideout. We've got that jukebox there. Yeah, it's just really, really cool. I'm really intrigued to see the rest of these and how they all connect together. I think it's going to look really, really awesome. No question, more My Hero Academia Pops will come as well. It's a huge, huge line. But yeah, we've had the new season. We've still got Pops they can release. We've still got Class 1A Pops that still haven't been released, even though for some reason we have all of Class 1B now. But yeah, we've still got Pops from other seasons than the latest one to still come out. Yeah, I can't wait. I love My Hero Academia. I know a lot of people are kind of criticizing the size of the line in Funko Pops, but I'll buy them. I absolutely love it. Still haven't watched the new season yet though. I am waiting for it to finish. I think it's going to finish very, very soon. Then I'm just going to binge watch it. I've heard great things about it, that it's quite possibly the best season so far. Yeah, cannot wait to get watching it, and cannot wait to see the rest of the My Hero Academia figures that get announced. And although these next Pops are classed as pop games, I guess they are still anime as well. I did pick up a bunch of Pokemon Pops in my same pop culture order. So what we have here, guys, is Alakazam, which was part of, I don't think it was the last wave, maybe the one before, where it had Lucario, pardon me, and Sylveon. And then this was the latest wave released of Espeon, Munchlax, and Oshawott. And we'll start with Alakazam because it is an older one. Very, very cool pop though, with those 2 bendy spoons. Very kind of Yuri Geller style thing, right? I don't know if that's what they were necessarily going for, but yeah, very, very cool looking pop. I was always like fascinated with Alakazam back in the day with the games. Like Psychic Pokemon, there's always been like this air of mystery and whatnot to them, hasn't there? But yeah, very, very cool pop. Like I said, part of one of the previous waves. The Pokemon license here in the UK and Europe, not so great. Like, we've still got loads to release over here. You can't get Alakazam yet over here, but those the 3 new ones that we're going to take a quick look at in just a second, they are releasing quite soon, which is a little bit weird. I hope some of the previous ones do come, because I would love to add Lucario and Espeon to my collection as well. Pardon me, Sylveon I meant, because we already have Espeon, of course, as part of the latest wave. I do feel this is one of the more boring ones, if I'm being completely honest, from like the evolutions, I mean. Like, I actually don't own an Eevee yet. I was thinking about picking up the flocked one from Funko Europe. I think it's in Smith's Toys as well, but I'm sure the price will go down soon enough. But yeah, I own the original 3 evolutions of Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon. And that may be it. I think we've had Leafeon and we've had Sylveon, like I said. Have we had Glaceon or Umbreon yet? I don't think we have, right? At least not to my knowledge. Again, like I said, the Pokemon license over in the UK and Europe, not so great, but it does look like it's getting better. I just hope we do get more of these in, so I don't have to buy them from Pop Culture and other places. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah, Pop Culture is where I purchased these from. With Munchlax up next, which did also release with a 10-inch version. I think in the US it was actually a Target Con exclusive, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this Munchlax one, very, very cool. It is, of course, the baby version, or the first form of Snorlax. Yeah, what more can you say, really? He does still look cute, but a little bit menacing. Was he as lazy at this point? I'm not entirely sure. I don't the first generation, that was my time period. I know it kind of really off the back of my hand. Is that the correct term? Second generation, yeah, I know quite a bit about it. Third generation, yeah, but the later generations, as they keep going, yeah, I then kind of struggle with those, especially a lot of the names, which generation is what Pokemon in, etc, etc. But yeah, Munchlax, still really cool, really happy to add it to that collection. And the third and final release of the latest wave, guys, is Oshawott, and I think it may be my favourite of the three, at least in terms of Funko Pops, the designs. Espeon, I just feel they could have done a bit better with the design on that, but yeah, this one looks pretty cool. He's I guess a sea otter, right, with that seashell there on his stomach. One of the starter Pokemon, I think he was 4th gen, I think it was Sinnoh. I think that's what Oshawott was from, one of those 3 starter Pokemon. I'm pretty sure it was him, right, with the... Oh, I can't really remember them off the top of my head now. Turtwig, was it? I think it was Turtwig, and the other one was the little ape thing. Chimchar, I think that's what it was. I think those were the 3 starters for the Sinnoh region. I only really know that from Pokemon Go more than anything, to be honest. Like I said, after Generation 3, I'm not really well accustomed to a lot of the Pokemon. Pokemon Go is the thing that really helps me out with that. But yeah, this is still really cool. Like I said, I like it a lot, and I think it is my favourite of the latest 3 releases. Next up, guys, we have a couple of Spider-Man pops, and I was finally able to add the Funko Shop exclusive unmasked Tom Holland Spider-Man to my collection. It restocked a couple of times, and it is still in stock. Well, I haven't checked this weekend, but it was in stock as of Friday, so I hope you guys didn't pay those FOMO prices a few weeks ago. And this is a very, very cool pop, guys. Look at the scratching and the scarring there on the face of Tom Holland's Peter Parker with the integrated suit as well. Just, yeah, really, really cool. Like I said, this sold out very, very quickly when it dropped. It was about a month ago now, I think, maybe 3 weeks ago, let's say. It dropped and sold out very, very quickly. It restocked in the US a whole bunch of times. A lot of people in the UK and Europe were complaining, where are our restocks? Did it even restock with a special edition sticker in the US? Oh no, that might have been Saname, actually, from Demon Slayer. But yeah, it finally did restock over here. It sold out, and then it restocked again, and like I said, I'm pretty sure it is still in stock. So I hope you guys didn't pay those second market FOMO prices just a few weeks ago, because it's now readily available. Yeah, very, very cool. I still do need the PX Previews Andrew Garfield one, but I do have the Tobey Maguire one that was released as part of the Marvel Collector's Core box. And the other Spider-Man pop I picked up, guys, was the Iron Spider with the Nano Gauntlet from Avengers Endgame. If you guys did want to check out the back of the box, there it is, but nothing on there except for the glam shot and the logo of Avengers Endgame. And look at that, guys. This pop is so sick. Very, very cool. I love the Iron Spider suit. I'm more of a fan of the original one from the Civil War comic series, to be perfectly honest, the very first Civil War, the all red with the gold. I just really like that one. I wish they did bring it to the screen. Maybe we might see it, though, with the whole multiverse thing, with the Across the Spider-Verse. Would be really cool to see that suit in action. But yeah, just really cool with the, I guess, Arachne style legs coming out of the back there. The Nano Gauntlet, I mean, we're at the back now, which, as you guys can see, it does come on one of these clear kind of acrylic bases that we see these characters with their jumping, flying, I guess swinging in Spider-Man's case, poses. But yeah, just really, really cool. It did actually sell out on Funko Europe. It dropped, I think, was it Wednesday? Or was it a week ago? I don't even know how long I've had this for, to be perfectly honest. But it did sell out, and it is... I think it did restock and then sell out again. It probably will restock, to be perfectly honest, but it is available on Pop Culture if you guys wanted. I think it's like £12 or £13, you know, pending... currency fluctuation. But yeah, really cool pop. There is the Nano Gauntlet as well. The dirt marks on the face from all the battling. Yeah, just really, really cool, and happy to add it to an ever-growing Spider-Man collection. And we've got 2 more pops to go, guys, both with, I don't know if unique stickers is the right word, but stickers you don't see every day, starting with the Warner Brothers shop exclusive Caraxis from House of the Dragon. It is the metallic version. There are the other characters if you guys did want to see them on the back, but we have shown them all off on the channel before. Except for Daemon Targaryen with egg, because I still haven't picked that up. Did that actually drop here in the UK? I think some people said yes, but I just don't remember it dropping at all. But we're not talking about Daemon Targaryen, well, we are a little bit, because this is his dragon, Caraxes, and like I said, this is the metallic version, which was a Warner Brothers shop exclusive. TargetCon as well. Maybe it was TargetCon in the US and a Warner Brothers shop exclusive here in the UK. A lot of people said, do not buy from the Warner Brothers shop. Your pop will not be protected. It will be destroyed. And then they do not give a crap if there is box damage. Fortunately, mine came in immaculate condition, even though it wasn't packed very well. They just pretty much put a little bit of paper in a pretty crappy box, to be perfectly honest, so I was quite lucky. But I have seen other people's have been trashed on social media, so yeah, commiserations for you guys, but I am happy. Like I said, with mine, came in immaculate condition. Yeah, the pop itself, I mean, is it really a pop? It looks nothing like a pop, does it? But that's what these dragon pops, I've said pop far too many times there, but that's what these dragon ones are like. They don't really have that big head, they're more kind of a stylized style design, but yeah, it's still really cool. I love the metallic finish on it as well, the paint job. Yeah, just really cool. Love House of the Dragon. Gutted I missed out on the NFT drops. It wasn't last Tuesday, it was the Tuesday before. I actually had family visiting from overseas and completely forgot about it. And then it's super annoying because I think there were 5,000 plus packs that didn't sell, and they ended up just destroying them, or whatever the correct term is for the NFTs in the vast cloud, or whatever you call it. But yeah, they had some really cool drops on there as well. Not that I would have probably been lucky enough to get any of them, but yeah, I'm now probably going to have to look at grabbing those at the very expensive second market price. But yeah, still happy I got this Caraxes Warner Brothers shop exclusive, like I said, with an immaculate box. And the final pop for today's video, guys, is a bit of a mini grail. Will probably become a bigger grail as time goes on. I did pick it up from Pop Figures. I actually got it for half price. Well, I didn't pay half price. I actually had a voucher from my birthday for Pop Figures, so I did manage to get it for half price myself, and it is the Snoop Dogg 5,000 pieces, I think it's Doghouse exclusive, isn't it, with the LA Lakers yellow jersey, home jersey. It is indeed, yeah, the Doghouse Snoop X Funko limited edition, 5,000 pieces. Very cool. £100 on Pop Figures, but I had a £50 gift certificate, like I said, from my birthday, so in essence only really cost me 50 quid, which is pretty cool. If you guys did want to see the back, there it is, but it is just a Snoop logo with the glam shot. And here he is, guys, Snoop, like I said, in the LA Lakers home jersey. At least I think it's the home jersey. I can't really say I'm a big NBA guy, to be perfectly honest. It's not, it's fairly popular here in the UK, but I would still say NFL is probably more popular. I don't watch that either, to be honest. I'm pretty much a football, yes, football, not soccer fan, but I am a fan certainly of Snoop Dogg. At least I was back in the day. I loved Snoop, absolutely loved Dr. Dre, love Eminem, but more of the recent kind of rap hip hop game, it's not so much for me, but I do love the classic stuff, NWA, all of that. But yeah, very cool. Snoop 20 on the back. Maybe, I mean, I guess you can't get 420 as a jersey number. I'm assuming they only go up to 99, but 420 would have been pretty cool. With the basketball there, I've got the hairstyle. I'm not even going to go into what that hairstyle is, guys. I know nothing about hair because I barely have any of it on my head. As I've said before, yeah, just a really cool pop. Very happy to get it. Like I said, limited to 5,000 pieces. You could only get it from the Doghouse. I think it's a shop of his, right? Something like that. Obviously, these independent suppliers, pardon me, like Pop Figures. I think DJ Collectibles had one as well. They'll always get them in from other collections, sell them on, etc, etc. So yeah, I'm just really happy to get it and add it to my collection because I didn't have a Snoop Dogg figure at this point. And well, that is me caught up with all my Funko Pop parcels until next week. So that is going to do it for today's video, guys. First and foremost, thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out of your day to spend with me here on the Geek Lounge. It is very much appreciated, and I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If so, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Drop some comments below out of everything I picked up this week. Which one was your favorite, and what have you guys picked up recently? And as always, we have plenty more content on the way for you guys. As I said, more Funko Pops will be coming. I think we've got 60 or 70 pre-orders still to come in over the course of the next few months. Pretty crazy, and I'll just be buying stuff here and there. So our weekly Sunday videos will still continue. More Naruto Caillou cards, more anime cards in general. Our Star Wars Hot Toys Mandalorian Marathon will be continuing every Wednesday. This coming Wednesday, we're checking out the Heavy Infantry Trooper, at least I think that's what he's called. He is one of the Mandalorians. We drop a new Mandalorian Hot Toys video every Wednesday, while the Mandalorian Season 3 is also dropping a new episode every Wednesday on Disney+. And more Star Wars content coming as well. Star Wars Celebrations, we keep plugging it, guys. We are heading there, I think, 26 days, if my maths is right. 26 days and counting. 7th of April, we're going to be covering the event every single day, so make sure you stay tuned for all of that and more. What is the easiest way to stay tuned, you ask? It's very simple. Subscribe. Hit, click, smash that subscribe button and enable those notifications so you don't miss out on any of that future content. Guys, thanks again for watching today's video, and we will see you on the next one. Peace out, nerds.